Hey everybody, it's your girl Tennessee North. Yeah, I wasn't going to video today, but you know what? I'm making a little simple dinner, and I don't know if you remember when I was coming up, hamburger helper. Yeah, and I'm like so petite. I like applesauce with everything. So I'm making a little hamburger helper, and I'm gonna fry some fish to go with it. Yeah, it's just a simple dinner. Cameraman is working on the. You see the camera moving? Yeah. Cameraman is down here. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. So, that's what this dinner is going to be consisted of. Hamburger helper and some fish. Yeah. So, hold on. Okay, I got some ground beef on right here. Already browned and drained. I'm putting some onions off in here. Yeah. I got my grease on for my fish. And I'm going to add some water in here and add my hamburger helper in there. Start with a cup of water till I get my cheese seasoning in there from the pack. And this right here is some, yeah. So I'm going to add my seasonings in first. Get it all incorporated in here. And this is my favorite hamburger helper. Okay. I'm gonna add, excuse me, cameraman. Now I'm gonna add my noodles in. Okay. I'm gonna get my macaroni. Now then I put in here, I'll put some Sylvia, the purple top, some black pepper, and I'm gonna add just a little chicken bouillon in it. Yeah, help with the flavor. Now I'm gonna add some more water to it. Now you fix yours the way you like it. I'm fixing mine the way I like it. Okay. I'm gonna let that simmer. Now I've already cut and washed my fish. Let me get over here and make my seasoning for the fish. Oh, I think it's hot. Okay. Okay, I'm getting ready to drop my fish. And this is catfish. And you want your grease hot because you want your fish to be crunchy. And you don't want to overcrowd it, because if you do, your fish will be soggy. So we got our fish down. We got a hamburger helper going. Won't be long. Okay. Let me take up my fish. Now, since I put this fish in it, some time has passed. So you know how we do. We edit out parts of it. Yeah, fish. Let me drop some more. Yeah, you want it good and battered. Okay. Let's let these fry. Okay. While waiting on my hamburger helper and fish to finish, I'm sitting there washing a few dishes. And something came to mind. You know, when we were kids, when I came up, they did a lot of, they didn't do a lot of Tupperware. Well, they did Tupperware. But, like, stuff came in containers, reusable. Yeah, we made them reusable. This right here was from the ham. Yeah. Take the paper off the top. You save the whole thing. Yeah. I know some of y'all can digress what I'm talking about. The jelly jars. Yeah. They were some of your good glasses. Now, even though we had the regular glasses, we always kept the jelly jars because that's what they was. If y'all remember that. You know, from the 70s. And the oatmeal, just get the little plastic cups. Yeah, that was some of the good stuff. Yeah. One of my kids' friends was talking about that. Okay, cameraman. Was talking about how his mother and, you know, how we used to keep the butter containers because you can reuse them. You know, put stuff in. I ain't the only one, right? Okay. And that's what I was just thinking about. Because I was going to throw these away. Now, I got, you know, the lids, containers with the lids and stuff. But Mister had taken this and threw it in the sink. So obviously he wanted me to keep it. Ain't nothing wrong. That's one of my good pieces now. Yeah. So, yeah. I just thought I'd go back down memory lane and see if y'all can remember that. The jelly jars and the butter dishes and whatever came in a plastic container. They had a top on it. Yeah. We didn't have those Ziploc bags and stuff. Not when I was coming up. So, I just thought y'all, you know, try to bring you up. Okay, I ain't the only one. Okay, and here's my hamburger helper. Yeah, that's the best kind. Okay, my fish is almost ready. Got a few more pieces. Hold on. Okay, this little simple meal, it's ready. And I told you it was simple. Hamburger helper, catfish, and applesauce. That's right, applesauce. I like applesauce with my fish and any kind of pasta. Yeah. And a mini Coke. Louisiana. I'm going to shake a little Louisiana on this fish. I didn't want much. Usually what happens is I buy these individual applesauce because nobody likes applesauce like I like applesauce. Other than my grandkids. So, you know what I do. Let me speak to the Lord about this. Christ's name I pray. Amen. Amen. Haven't had hamburger helper in a while. And I said, oh. Saw it on TV and I said, oh, I ain't had that in a minute. I like this one, and I like the beef stroganoff. Goes so well with applesauce. Is it me? Or when you ain't had something in a long time, it's just wonderful. And it's just a little box meal, but it's delicious. And a piece of catfish. That's my all-time favorite fish. Catfish with a little Louisiana on it. And it's right out the skillet. Now, I don't know about you, but I like my fish right out the skillet. I can't have it sitting around a day or two. If I don't eat it when it comes right out the skillet, I don't want it. And applesauce goes with it. Well, sorry about that. Cameraman just left. That was Nana. And guess what? Cameraman knows my name. Yeah. He's been calling me Nana all day. Oh, had me in tears. And the mini coat. And that's another thing goes good with fish, a Coke. He's got a lot of little words now. He can, you can ask him where his teeth at, he can tell you. And you say where your nose at, he tells you. He knows where his ears at. And where his head is. Very smart little boy. I was telling him today. I said, my daughter was 40 in April. I said, I'm 39, almost 40 years ago. I had someone that looked just like you. And she was very bright, just like him. He reminds me so much of her when he was little, when she was little. She wasn't as moody as he is. He's a sweetie. But he has a little temper. This fish and stuff is delish. Sunday I didn't go to church. Well, I didn't go to my church. I went to their church, my daughter and son-in-law's church, because my grandson got baptized. I'm going to show you a picture of him at the end. He's the cutest thing. And he did okay until they poured a little water on his head. Now, mind you, he was cutting up before, fighting on sous chef. But yeah, he got baptized. And then the rest of the sermon, he sung. Yeah. He likes to sing. His other grandmother was there, and great-grandmother, and his great aunt and uncle. A cousin on my side, and myself. And oh my goodness. Yeah. I have 5 kids, and all of my children have been baptized. I can remember when I got baptized. Yep. My grandchildren are so precious to me, as all grandchildren are to their grandparent. And when they do something spectacular, and when they do nothing at all, but just call my name, it's like joy in my heart. That I can look at my grandkids and go, wow, that's part of me. My ex-husband told me, he says, I never dreamed of us having grandkids. Shared. He gave me a compliment. He said, I knew they were going to be attached to you. He said, because you love those kids. Talking about my kids. He said, so I knew you were going to love those grands. I don't profess to be the best mother. But I was a mother who tried. I tried to be a good mother. You know, when you have children, raising them is like a trial and error. Now, we might not always get it right, but it won't be for the lack of trying. And I tell my girls that, because only my girls have kids. I'll tell them, I said, you'll make some mistakes along the way. But just do your best. Just do your best. Yeah. I still got some on this plate to work on, but right now I'm kind of full. So I'll put it up and maybe eat some later on. If not, it'll be my breakfast. Yeah. Thinking about when I was coming up. Yesterday, my father had been living. His birthday was yesterday. He would have been 85. Yeah. Come November 8th, my mother would have been 87. They're 2.5 years apart. That's some wonderful parents. Gone but never forgotten. You know, when you get old, you start remembering things about your parents. And I remember when we used to walk downtown. I'm a city girl. I come from a little small town, but I lived in the city part, not in the country. And we would walk downtown, and my mother and my aunts, they used to have the pocketbook, not a purse, it was a pocketbook. And they would have on gloves. Have one glove on and hold the other one. I don't know what that was for, but that was a thing. And they always have those nice cotton pressed dresses. And we head downtown. They dress us up to walk downtown. You know, girls didn't wear pants when I was a kid. You know, unless you were just around the house. They called paddle pushers, and put the little cotton dresses on us and little turn down ruffle socks, and we head to town. I know it don't seem like much, but it was something you look forward to. Going to town. Yeah, and you always got a treat. Stopped at the little mall stand. Got a little 6-ounce Coke and a little greasy burger. Yeah. Something to look forward to. Well, I'm going to end this video here. I told you it was just a little short something. I thought I'd just come on here while I had the camera. I've been watching cameraman all day, Evie. And his mom had to go back to school for something. And I said, well, y'all might as well stay for dinner. They took it to go. Yeah. So, you like anything about this little short video? Give me a thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe. Tell someone about Old Tennessee North. Hit the notification button so you know the next time. And you know it's going to be a next time. See you on the next video. Vlog 20. Yeah. I'm going to get to 21, 22. And here's my grandson on his baptism day. Isn't he the handsomest thing? They just show yeah. And that's sous chef with him. And here's the preacher and his mom and dad. Bye now.